Senate Majority Leader John Thune's with us. And, sir, good morning to you. Thank you for your time. We're still waiting for maybe a true social to come from the White House. It has not come directly yet to that response from Elon Musk, but we'll wait. Sir, here is part of what Musk said online. He said, this massive, outrageous, pork-filled congressional bill is a disgusting abomination. And as you know, Senator, that's not all he said. Your reaction?
Well, look, Bill, I mean, everybody's going to come to different conclusions about this, but a lot of people are making evaluations of this bill based upon a static scoring model used by Washington, D.C. scorekeepers that missed the 2017 Tax Cuts and Jobs Act economic growth by 5.4%, underestimated revenue by $1.5 trillion, missed the energy subsidies in the so-called Inflation Reduction Act by 400%. I mean, these people don't have a really good track record when it comes to scorekeeping. What we know is this: when you reduce taxes on the American people and on small businesses, there is an incentive to invest more. When you invest more, they're better paying jobs created, people are making money, they're taking realizations, they're paying more in taxes. That means tax revenue goes up. So there are just a lot of analysis around this bill that isn't accurately reflecting what will happen when all these policies are put into place. And by the way, it will be the biggest spending reduction in history. There's just no question about that. It's going to have huge savings in it, and we're hoping to enhance that here in the Senate.
Elon Musk is getting some strange new respect from Senate Democrats who last week, I think, hated him. But anyway, take a look at this.
And say something I didn't think was imaginable. I agree with Elon Musk.
Breaking news, Elon Musk and I agree with each other.
To be very clear, this is not a big, beautiful bill. It's a big, beautiful betrayal of the middle class.
I think they agree for the wrong reasons, or for different reasons.
Right.
But I also wanted to ask you about this. Your strategy has been a little different from others in the past, and even from the House side, which is you met with President Trump early on in this process as this ball has gone into your court on the Senate side. Is that a strategy for you to make sure that you can keep all of these cats herded going in the right direction, to have him with you in lockstep all the way through?
Well, Dana, as you know, the president is the closer, and ultimately it'll be up to him to help bring some of these votes home. But we've been working closely with the White House. The president's priorities in this have been very clear. It's energy dominance, it's modernizing the military, it's securing the border, it's preventing a $4.5 trillion tax increase at the end of this year, and it's achieving historic savings when it comes to federal spending. So those are all priorities that are addressed in here, and we're working with him and his team to refine what the House did, strengthen it, improve upon it, and make it the best bill possible. But at the end of the day, we're going to achieve those objectives, and we need to stay focused on that. And yes, we have different people who have different opinions here in the Senate about what's the best way to do that. But at the end of the day, everybody is rowing in the same direction, and everybody knows we can't afford to allow a $4.5 trillion tax increase at the end of this year. And that's what the Democrats are advocating for. When you heard them all yesterday, they're out there, that's what they're for. They are fighting for, they're going to fight for a huge increase, tax increase on the American people and on small business at the end of the year.
Sir, you said yesterday you're going to proceed full speed ahead. I have no doubt that that will be your intent. However, Peter Doocy was reporting 30 minutes ago that the Axios report appears to be accurate based on some of the White House people he spoke to. In that report, they talk about the cuts for electric vehicle tax credits that may have upset Musk thinking about Tesla, that Starlink will not be used by the FAA for the transfiguration of the air traffic control system, and also his guy, Jared Isaacson, to be the head of NASA. He was pulled by the president late on Saturday night. Can you confirm today that that was the rub for Musk to go the way he did yesterday with the word and language?
Yeah, I can't comment on what people's personal motivations are. All I know is this, Bill. At the end of the day, we have a job to do. We've got to take the long view. We want to succeed on behalf of the American people. And President Trump ran on an agenda. We are going to do everything we can here in the Senate and the House to get that agenda across the finish line. And yes, there are going to be people out there, and there are going to be detractors and different points of view and opinions, and that's all fine and good. But in the Senate, it's 51 votes. In the House, it's 218 to get a bill we can put on the president's desk that will transform this country. and you will see economic growth unlike anything you've ever seen before. Working families will get a huge amount of tax relief. We will avoid that $4.5 trillion tax increase at the end of the year and restore America's energy dominance. These are all things that are a part of this agenda, what the president ran on. We are committed to making sure that he succeeds and that we succeed in delivering for the American people.
Senator Rand Paul is one of those votes you'd want to try to get. He is at this moment is a no. He was on with Will Cain yesterday.
My objection to the bill isn't about the tax cuts, and it isn't about those calculations. My objection to the bill is they're going to raise the debt ceiling more than they ever have, $5 trillion, and that this will be the largest increase in the debt ceiling ever. And if the Republicans all vote for it, the Republicans will own the debt.
So he is a no on that, and he has got concerns going forward for the Republicans. Do you share them?
Well, I think that the debt is unsustainably high, and that's why we have to do something to get it down, Dana. And the way you do that is you get growth in the economy through pro-growth policies, the things I just mentioned, generates more government revenue, and you restrain the growth in government spending. And pretty soon things start coming into balance. But you can't do something about the debt limit that he referenced unless you're actually passing bills like what we're talking about here, which has the largest spending reduction in history included as part of it. So you got to start you got to start somewhere, and I think what this bill does is it makes an important down payment on ensuring that in the future those deficits and that debt starts going downwards instead of continuing upwards like it is today.
Well, June 4th today, the proposed deadline was in 1 month. Sir, thank you for your time today. And
good to be with you.
We hope to speak to you again very soon.
Sure we will. Thank you so much.